Hey everybody, welcome in. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started right away here. I never know how long this game's gonna run us. So it seems better to just hop right in right away. We were gonna check and see if we could stack up negative modifier rewards. I hate to lose one, but losing one for science seems like the way to go. Maybe. Because I was tempted to grab a dangerous lands, but I'm thinking we do the timed orders instead. There's a coral forest. I see something else here. No, nothing appears to change going from the closer spots to the further spots. I know the further away we get from the center, the more difficult it's supposed to be. But I don't know how much more difficult. We don't have any way to get extra food stockpiles. So we're gonna head down this way. Coral Forest is always an interesting one. Fewer blueprint choices. That could get us. That might be the thing that does us in. Never want to run out of food. Alright. Human Center. 3 stacks of food, a bunch of bricks. Some fiber for fabric. If we take harpies, we get a tiny bit more food. And some clay for bricks. So 28 food. Or essentially bricks and fiber, bricks and fabric. There's a lot more bricks. 14 is a pretty big number. There is a chance we get stone from trees, though. I guess the real question is, do we want to spend any more embarkation points? Sorry, I'm picking popcorn kernels out of my teeth. Or out of my gums, rather. Alright. Nothing here really sticks out. We're going to start with a human. Or a pack of humans. So hopefully we get food under control pretty quickly. Maybe we spend 1 point, grab another 42. It's only 1 point. We have a bunch of points left. We're supposed to average spending 8 per. So yeah, this seems good. Let's not overthink it. Fewer blueprints can be tough. Fewer cornerstone choices is the one that I'm concerned about most right now, and I think that's probably coming next. Alright. Yep, half as many. We're only going to get 2 options. Which is bad. It's really bad. Untapped wealth. Gatherers have a 50% chance of collecting additional resources when harvesting nodes. Ooh. We want to gather during drizzle. Good to know. During the storm, all species resolve drops faster by 100%. That means Lizards are not just an automatic safety net anymore. Hailstorm. Villagers without a house can just die. Keep everybody in houses, we'll be fine. Rotten rain. Oh no, here we go. A blood flower will spawn on a random farm field every 70 seconds. I kidding. We might get hit with this one a few times. Hopefully we remember to counter it correctly. Buzz buzz. Every dangerous forbidden glade discovered grants a -2 global resolve during the storm. This penalty is retroactive. Greater threat is, as far as I am concerned, the worst mystery. Hey, Q-Tip. Hopefully my ways are to just not lose this game. Greater threat is the most difficult mystery. I would rather have the ones that kill people than the absolutely horrendous negative from greater threat that only gets worse over time. Look at all of the insects. That's a huge start. And you're giving me a field on a small glade. Interesting. Q-Tip, how are you doing today? What are you up to? What's going on your primary monitor tonight? Grill. Explorer's Lodge. It's early. Just don't get to threat level 4. It's that easy. Easy peasy. It's too early for Explorer's Lodge. I think we end up getting stuck with Grill. Not one of my favorites. Forager's Camp, a Forester's Hut. This is only useful for vegetables. Ah. Well, hopefully you're able to get some sleep. I've been having a little trouble with that myself lately. Forester's Hut is not great. The resin would be nice. Crystallized dew is a little bit less necessary on this particular map. Ooh, Wasteland 3. I haven't played that one yet. I think I might have bought a copy of it at some point and just never got around to it, though. Which is a horrible thing to say. Oh, let me pull something up here. Have you ever played... I gotta flip back and remember the name of the game, because I play too many games and I can't keep track of them anymore. Have you ever played Atom RPG? ATOM. Well, if you ever get a chance, I'd say go check it out. It is... I'm not going to call it good. I'm going to call it moderate. I had a good time playing it. It is basically the original Fallout games. Like, they 100% took Fallout games and said, we are going to... Atom RPG literally has RPG after it. It's from a very small team. But if you're looking for a spiritual successor to, naturally, Fallout being a spiritual successor to Wasteland, this would be a spiritual successor to Fallouts 1 and 2. And it's I use this term too often. It scratched an itch that I've had for years. Wait for it to go on sale. Whenever somebody has a big sale, that one almost always gets hit. So it'll be down in price. But I'd just like to throw that on the radar of people that play Wasteland if they haven't seen it. Never finished 2. All right. Am I old? I gotta quit asking that question. Fallout 2 is old now, so... Oh, that happens. Yeah, there's a lot of game there. I don't remember if 2 had a time constraint like 1 did, where if you didn't finish by a certain time, you just lost. Like, you had so many days, and then the game ended. But damn, that is a good intro to RPGs. That's a very strong RPG to start with. That's almost problematic. Because then you have in your mind, this is what RPGs should be like. And there's no uphill after that. Oh god, the glow. Yeah, exactly. When you realize how important radiation actually is. This doesn't tell you. You just kind of have to figure it out. The game does not hold your hand. You can eventually go back. Eventually. All right, let's get all of our stuff down here. The first couple times I played that game. A turbo plasma, yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll cheese a boss for you. The first couple of times I played that game, I didn't realize how much stuff you could do differently. Because I would say my second full playthrough was kind of a, oh, well, I did this, so I need to do that again, because that's how the system works, right? That's how the game works. You can't do things differently. It's got to be the same. And then you accidentally do one thing different, and you go, oh no. I can be evil? I can take absolute evil options for everything, or I can be good, or I can be good to some people and mean to others. These are all options left up to the player? Are they insane? So we started with 9 humans. And we got 2 bonus people, and we got 2 more freaking humans. The guy in Junktown was MacGyver? Really? I don't think I ever picked that up as a kid. Ooh, and stone deposits. That's real nice. What would I have to do to get a small hearth up here? A lot. We'd have to do a lot. Which we could do. We could dig up that way. It doesn't seem very smart, though. Maybe we just let this be our starter one. Rotten Rain at 3. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Alright, let him work for a bit. You keep making him pause. Aha, you've joined. Clay delivery line? We don't have to worry about running out of stone? That's real nice. There you are. I'm gonna click you. You're a woodcutter. Telling tales about how you once cut down a tree this big. Alright, gonna need farmers. Going to need to do something about roads. I don't have any buildings done that we can work in. That's crazy. Get all this cleared out. Put a road a little bit more up there. Got a little bit of stone. We want to gather during drizzle. We get a 50% chance of collecting additional. Where's all of our wood going? Yeah, this is a good biome. I enjoy this one. I know I always complain one thing about the Scarlet Orchard, and it's the way the trees look. I don't have that problem in this one. You can see where the trees are. They take up the space that they take up. Seriously, what are we burning all of our extra wood on? We're not building anything, so I may as well put a second person in there. Oops. I don't think we're going to end up using Forester's Hut. We can pull a little crystallized dew from the tree and we're not too worried about resin. But the odds that we get vegetables isn't exactly great either. Hi, kitten. You've grown right into the microphone. Alright, so we have a good chance of getting timed orders in this map. That's the modifier that we took. So I'm thinking we just waste as much time as possible, get ourselves completely set up as well as we can. What is going on here? Oh, I have no builders. That's what's going on here. We didn't get a trading post down, but I don't think that matters. Words are hard. I don't think that matters yet. I'm not really ready for it. We also need to get the blight post down. Not for this year, but soon. Family gratitude. Get 40 water skins for every full reputation point earned through high resolve. Lumber tax, free money. Gain 40 meat and 40 meat and 40 grain for each completed dangerous or forbidden glade event. Every 10 completed trade routes, all houses will have room for one additional person. That's hilarious. You can end up fitting everybody into like 2 houses by the end of the map sometimes. Free money. I'm thinking free money. Especially early if we're going to try and make this one run long. Which doesn't help us as much as it used to. We've got foxes and lizards. I don't want to take them both right away. So I think we just grab 2 more humans. And then we'll see how our farm does. At 3, this isn't pulling in a lot of food. Don't know what to do about this. Forager's camp is just not good. It's only vegetables. But if we need it in a crisis, it becomes the way to go. Forester's Hut we're almost certainly not going to use. Or we could save money and reroll. This might be a reroll scenario. I don't think we use either of those. We need another house. I don't have any builders. We're going to pull these guys pretty quickly. So I think this is fine for now. What are we on? We're on 12? We only ended up beating 13 last time. And then I just had a real bad run. A real bad run. I don't quite recall what the major sticking point was, but I believe it had something to do with yep, we're getting there. Impatience multipliers, and a lot of them. The forest is as scary as it is beautiful. Villagers have a 3% chance of earning bonus yield from production and gathering for each hostility level. Yeah, but hostility level is dangerous. Are they going to fully plant? They might fully plant. They're not going to fully harvest. But we take what we can get. Fully planted. Wow. Good work. Ooh, I didn't leave a spot to set that going southward. It's not ideal. Gotta keep an eye on that. Old Farlough. Oof. +1 crystallized dew would have been very nice. But it is too early for us to buy anything. Alright, I'm gonna need you guys to focus on the house. I don't need you getting hit with hail. Get that going to 20. Are we going to be really short on wood? Because that is what it's looking like right now. Herbs. I didn't actually watch what our food supplies were at. Are you gonna finish in time? Yeah, alright. They only missed 2. That's not bad at all. We're still good with the storm, right? Yep. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is broken. We're not ready for trades. Ooh, I did that one yesterday. Yeah, you can put more hearths down. It is very helpful. Did you also... Are you playing on experimental? If you're playing on experimental, they have changed the way the world map works. And... Okay. So when you were done, did you get a positive bonus for having done a negative modifier? Or is that part of experimental? Because what happened was, when we beat the level, it gave us a basically a cornerstone, a world map cornerstone, for having completed a negative modifier. It was interesting. I would suggest taking a look at that sometime. It absolutely seems like something that's going to go into the main game. It's not going to stay in experimental. It's a really good change. All right. Driving water. Woodcutting speed is increased by 10% for every 150 units of rainwater used. That's good if we end up using rainwater. Okay. Nope, there's a separate bonus that they added for doing the negative modifiers in experimental. Of course, I'm not using a negative on this one, but if we get back to the world screen, I believe it will still be there because we didn't take it. Fungal guide. Mushroom production is increased by +1 for every 25 times it's produced. We don't currently have access to mushrooms, but if we get the right setup, fungal guide becomes overpowered, and I'm tempted to take it on that off chance. Which is probably silly. Driving water probably makes more sense. Wood cutting is pretty fast. Oh, don't unpause. I didn't tell you to unpause. Wood cutting is like 4 seconds. So, is it a big deal if we get it down to 2 seconds? Because it's not the cutting down the trees that takes a long time, it's the walking back and forth. So, I think we're gonna go long con here and take fungal guide. Yeah, there's one big change that I'm waiting to figure out, and it's the seals. Unfortunately, I don't want to try seals on the Ironman run. All right, looks like we are getting lizards and foxes no matter what we do here. Which is not great. Take the big group? Let's take the big group. We're gonna have to figure out a way to make this work. And it's not gonna be easy. Ooh, we can get this upgraded, that's good. Yeah. I am tempted to make a second map. Just so I can work on those things, but I don't know when I would do it. Making some loud groany noises. Everybody's busy? Everybody's busy. We have to do something here. I don't think Forager's Camp works out in our favor. Let's just take Forester's Hut and get it over with. We were gonna wait until we get 10 and reroll. But that seems like it's taking too long. Yes. Foxes do this. Hostility from open glades is lowered by 6 each. So lowered hostility. Very, very slightly lowered hostility. Okay. It's actually a pretty big negative if you're opening a bunch of small glades. Not as big of a deal for the dangerous glades and forbidden glades. Okay, what can I do here? We don't have access to anything for food. We don't have any buildings. We're not going to use Forester's Hut. I need to just take the reroll on this. I need to stop looking at it. Getting all of our building materials. Everyone is... No. No, everyone is not going to be happy. Yeah, that's true. If you're doing a bunch of glades, it does matter. I need box houses. I don't have that yet. And we're not getting it after this level either. Straight up to 13? Oh, they're both in there. Never mind. Of course it's 13. We should be able to do human houses too, if we can get planks to keep up. Maybe we specialty house everybody? Except boxes? It's not ideal. Oh my... Wood is our only problem. Planks are the only thing we're going to be short on at this rate. Alright, give me that fox. Oh no, I let the harvesters run wild. I let them all run wild. I didn't mean to do that, but there's just nothing else for them to do. Oops. I meant to stop them and only let them do this during the drizzle season, but we have extra people and nothing for them to work on. We're only at 5 money? Oof. That's not a great look. Oh, he's gonna show up right before the storm. Glades next year? Well, one glade anyway. Could also throw a coal mine down. I don't know how much that helps us, though. Terrible timing. Alright. What do we have an abundance of? Why do we have so much plant fiber? Because we were pulling plant fiber. There's nothing here I really want to sell. Do you go to -1? Yeah. Foxes, what am I going to do with you? Looks like we're doing that for now. Oh, we can cut woodcutters and get it back down to 2. Fox, are you gonna make it? No, you're not gonna make it. They have to stay in there to get the reduction. As soon as you pull them out, the reduction goes away. If you put them back in, you get all of the reduction back. Let's do... Oh, let's get our cornerstone first. Rooty ground, urban planning, overdiligent woodworkers, economic migration. Bonus wood, harvesting and planting are slower. That's bad. Extra house room, not a big deal for our current situation. Gain barrels for every 10 planks produced. It's interesting. Newcomers arrive more quickly is not really helpful. Is this my reroll? This looks like our reroll. Oof. Alright, real quick. Let's open up a couple of orders. I don't see how any of this is going to help me, but let's see what we've got. The pack. Fox Resolve at 15 gets us some parts, or Trade Goods gets us tools and Wildfire Essence. I think I like tools and Wildfire Essence more than 3 parts. We're going to be doing trading, that's kind of a given. Wasn't a timed order. Worker mobilization plus 50% to the amount of goods produced in the makeshift outpost. We can't churn these out fast enough. Packs of trade goods can be produced at the trade post. Okay, that's an interesting setup. We won't be doing this one. I think delivery is the way we're gonna go here. What is this? Planting crops is faster. Okay, maybe we go with this. Harvesting is the bigger issue, but this leads directly into harvesting if we can get it. Nothing here is super great that isn't also covered here. That was a bad timed order. Joyful Foxes. Keep Fox Resolve at 18 for 30 seconds to get 5 mushrooms per minute. We can get 16. We can put a lizard in here. And we can fire some woodworkers. That is absolutely worth mushrooms per minute. Do more or wait? Build a rain collector, put a fox inside. Also a genius move. Why are you guys done? Oh my goodness, they are just on a roll. Wait, you weren't done with bricks. Why are you idling? I don't know why they were idling. I don't know, you didn't put smart in quotations. I certainly would have put quotation marks around that. That should be a lizard. How's it going, System Shock? What are you up to tonight? Doing something fun, I hope. Hopefully not too much math. Shift key. You think the shift key is cool. Just wait till you learn about the B key. What about the any key? I don't know that one. I can never find it. I had this old computer. I couldn't even start it up. Didn't know where the any key was. Thing was garbage. I had to throw it out. What a waste of $2,000 that was in the 1990s. Hi, kitten. Alright, we're not going to do any more orders quite yet. We're going to make sure that we don't screw up boxes first. I don't know how we screw it up. I'm just under the assumption that... Oh, that doesn't work. That's right, they're not affected by hostility. Little things like that. All right, I need another park and a garden. Don't put it there. Favor them. Never chose a cornerstone. Are barrels worth it? I feel like barrels might be worth it in this case. We may at some point be able to get pickled goods. Darn greedy corporations. Raising their prices for absolutely no reason. We're going to take over diligent workers. We don't have good sources of barrels ever. Except on this particular map where we do have a good source for barrels. Dang it. It's true. I don't want over diligent workers. I'm going to reroll. Greedflation. I mean, I could see that actually being a thing, but I can't imagine they're using it at a time when that's actually where it would fit. Alright, we're doing our reroll here. I'm overthinking it. We rerolled. It's done. We want to be able to do trading. Cheaper buildings is neat. I have a hard time ever giving up rebellious spirit. We're gonna get to 18 by just waiting a few more seconds and having impatience go up one. Alright, the foxes are gonna be fine. We're gonna do this too, though. 22, because we only have the one fox. Do I need more people? No. No, we don't need more people. What we need is a way to combat hostility. That immediately got me 3 more foxes I didn't want. We still don't have our 10 amber for the reroll. The Great Corporate Benevolence, perfect. I mean, I wouldn't say they're maximally greedy. I would say they are preemptively compensating for everyone else's greed. Should I just leave him in here to gather water? Yes. Yes, I should. In fact, put another one in there because I have nothing else for anybody to do. Listen, the only reason we raised prices is because we knew the gas station across the street was going to raise their prices. It's one of those words that hurts to say out loud. I could see that. Alright, I have a bunch of people not doing anything. Oh, we're out of wood. We need sources of wood. Our 2 woodcutters are not, pardon the phrase, cutting it. I don't know if getting a 3rd woodcutter is going to benefit us, because it's going to push our hostility a little bit too far. We need more buildings. I need 3 more money. Aw, that's very kind of you. You know I enjoy the creation of the content. This house is facing the wrong way and I'm sad. I've ruined everything. Hey, I make a great second monitor. You just leave me up here and go about your day. None of this stuff matters yet. No reason to do those. nothing to work on. I have nothing to work towards. Next trader comes after the storm. That's probably perfect. I think that's exactly what we want. I need to figure out how to fix this chair. That squeaky arm is obnoxious to me, which must be really annoying to all of you. You're at 10. You're burning through all of the wood. You are at 15 planks. We need to get hostility back down to 2, otherwise we're going to be dealing with food problems. I need to turn this off. $8 money. 2 more money. Don't worry, it's safe to have imposter syndrome here. I saw a great meme about programmers having imposter syndrome, and it just looked like a bunch of waves. It's just mountain peaks. Because every time you learn something new, you go, oh, I'm an idiot. The realization that you could have done something so much easier if you had just done it slightly differently. You've never played Among Us? Ah. I have. But all of my friends have children. And they really like to have an adult that they can make fun of while they play, and I am designated Uncle Video Games, so... I used to do programming in high school, and a little bit in college. And then I just kind of let it go. It's a career I thought I was going to get into, until I realized I didn't actually enjoy it that much. I enjoyed the being isolated in a basement by myself and doing work. I think that's about where it ended. The actual work wasn't that great. Steel pickaxes? We can get a ton of stone. Like massive, unnecessary amounts of stone. Oh, that's bad. Hold on. That's a negative. So the problem is, specific trees have stone as a bonus. So if we pull out a piece of wood and a piece of stone, that's 2 things we have to carry. If I pull out a piece of wood and 3 pieces of stone, that's 4 things I have to carry. So I don't think more stone is helpful. I think that's bad. I think this is a trick. Now, I know programmers. I have several friends that are programmers, a couple of Scrum masters who are just absolutely miserable. Stone also opens crates. This is true. But I'm more concerned about the fact that we are constantly out of wood. If we just stop cutting down these trees, I guess it's not as much of a problem. We just have to cut different trees. Opening caches might be... Oof. Yeah. Yeah, you could be right. Crates might be a lifesaver in this one if we have to open them to complete other Glade events. And then I'll wish we had more stone. Alright, Q-Tip, you convinced me. It took 5 words for me to change my mind. Let's take steel pickaxes. Also, let's see what we can do with a couple more orders. See what kind of timed problems we can run into. Open crates. That's right. That's right. God, that was hilarious. I've never seen that before. Can we do 8 human houses? Absolutely no chance. Absolutely no chance. We would need a ton of planks, and we can't get them. It was such a good option that I chose it. Discover 2 glades in 150 seconds each. Progress will reset if the time between discoveries exceeds the limit. I still like this one better than this one, and we can't complete this one in time. Eventually we'll open 2 glades at the same time. Eight lizard houses. Coal per minute. Oh no. We can do 8 lizard houses. And while I don't want 5 more lizards, I want 5 coal per minute. That sets us for fuel. Then we can stop wasting wood. Alright, it hurt me a little to click that, but I've already clicked it, so we're doing it. The one we already built counts, right? Yes. Okay. I have not watched the latest season. And I just realized today that it's not even over yet. So I'm really glad I didn't start it. We're finishing up a show on Netflix. And as soon as we're done with that, we're going to cancel Netflix and get HBO so that we can watch Succession. Pretty much specifically for Succession. I'm trying to think if there's anything else on there. Quick, give me 2 other shows to watch on HBO Max. Oh my god. Yeah, I already had one thing spoiled for me because of a news article on frickin' CNBC. The title of the article gave away a spoiler in the show, and I was pissed. You do not put spoilers in the title of an article. Is House of Dragons good? I watched Game of Thrones. I never actually watched House of Dragons. Alright, I'm gonna let them build these houses. I'm gonna pull these two and let them help build. Ooh, plantation would have been nice. That would double our food income. I can't get that much money, though. We're not ready for that yet. I said pause. Why did you unpause again? What am I doing that's making it unpause? Alright, this is our reroll. We got our 10 money. Let's click the button. Kiln. Oh my goodness. Manufactory. Yeah, that's... The prequels are tough. I would probably be at least a little bit pleasantly surprised at the fact that they're able to pull off a prequel that doesn't make me upset. That's the wrong way to word that. I have watched the Star Wars prequels, and I was not happy with those, but I watched the Lord of the Rings show that Amazon put out, and I enjoyed that. I know there were a few obvious big changes, especially if you've read the Silmarillion, where it's like, oh, you made big changes. I should be really upset you've changed source material. That's not okay. But I was fine with the change in source material. I think they did a good job. I was happy with that one. I also just don't think that Star Wars went far enough back from the information that we know. Like maybe if they went back to previous people who didn't exist, they wouldn't get shoehorned into an ending. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Spock is my favorite midichlorian. Yep. Yep. A nerd somewhere just had a small aneurysm. Our intent is to get coal per minute. I don't think the kiln helps us that much. It's 1-star brick, 1-star jerky. But we're also getting clay per minute, so I'm not too worried about running out of bricks. This saves us food on provisions and lets us make pigment and training gear. I think we're sticking with manufactory. Normally I'd be all over kiln, but my expectation is we're going to have a bunch of coal and we're not going to have to worry about it. The beanery. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Porridge. Porridge is humans and foxes? Porridge is humans and foxes. Pickled goods. is lizards and foxes. We don't have a great way to make pickled goods, but we can get porridge going. It's pretty cheap, realistically. This gives us better fabric, but I think we want the porridge. I haven't done porridge yet. Let's try that out. Butcher, Fox House. All right, now we are getting into some questionable areas. We've already got skewers covered. So this gives us jerky and oil. We don't actually have a good source of anything for the jerky. However, we have very good sources of brain. Come on, brain, catch up. of the crystallized dew. So we can get fox houses going and our foxes can be happier. I'm gonna take fox houses. Put 2 of them down immediately? Are they... No, it's still a 2x2. It just looks awkward. I'd like to get a manufactory down, but I don't know if we're ready for that yet. Porridge should be easy. Porridge should be extremely easy. And it's a straight food multiplier. Can I get enough grain that we just feed everyone porridge and nothing else? We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Manufactory I want to put down for packs of provisions. This is another huge building that doesn't really fit anywhere. They're not happy that they're not eating meat, but they'll do it. I'm not going to give them a choice. I have a friend that defies the normal expectations that a vegan is going to make a big deal out of their veganness. Because he'd been vegan for years and I just didn't know. It never came up. If we were making something with meat, he would just be like, no thanks. And one day, I don't know how it came up. I just have to bluntly ask him questions sometimes. That's probably also true. The kind of people who have the cheat meal. Except they have a bunch of cheat meals. All they eat are cheat meals. We have too many people. I let this get way out of hand. We might lose because I'm letting this get out of hand. How are we going to deal with hostility now that I've done this? Febtober. Alright, we need to survive, I guess. Even putting a fox in here doesn't help me. We've only opened up the one glade. Other than that, I don't know any other vegans or vegetarians or any other Ians, pescatarians. Want to know a good way to not lose? Win. Let's just win. Then we don't have to worry about it anymore. Haven't figured out how we're going to win this yet, though. Forester's Hut is back. Tinkerer is here. And tools? Are we going to win with tools? Because it looks like we're going to win with tools. Need to remember to switch them to grain next year. Oh, yep. That's how we find out things from him. We have to ask. He doesn't tell us anything. Even numbered prime years. Perfect. Perfect. Hostility. We can get it down to 3. We can't get it back down to 2. Until a Febtober year. I remember having a teacher once point out that if we just did a certain number of days for the month. None of you are in the States. Quit Crying is the only other person in my chat that's in the States right now. Most of the people that come here aren't from the States. I've got a lot of Australians, though. A few Canadians. Couple of UKers. People that put milk in their tea. Well, luckily they've got those windmills to keep them cool. Where did you guys get jerky? Am I making jerky somewhere? No. Where did you get that? We finished a quest that had jerky in it. Sure seems that way. I wasn't paying quite enough attention. Alright, let's get back down to... What if I fire them all? Then we can get it down to 2. That doesn't count. I like that. I've been using wood. We should have been using coal. Hey, how come my control button's not working? There it goes. Huh. Okay. Not worried about that. We're not worried about that. Yep, we can get down to 2. I have 10 people standing around doing nothing. I don't have enough planks for a tinkerer. Yeah, except the Dutch are paying for that wall. Paying for their own wall. Doesn't he know that's what the Mexicans are for? That's too much. Alright. Wait till the storm is over and then we'll make some decisions on what we're gonna do next. Oh. Interesting. Sinking from all the money. And the award for most weighed down country. What they need to do is point some of those windmills downward and push their land back up. All right, I'm gonna stop now. These 3 we saw before, Trade Hub is our new one. Gain a reputation point every time you sell goods worth 60 amber. Slows reputation gain from resolve by 50%. This becomes our new win condition. We now win by doing the most amount of trading. Foxes, I'm going to take you out of here and put lizards in here because they're the least happy right now. That's why we're going to be a service country. Everyone's going to just pay us for our services. We're going to make movies and play video games on the internet for money. Well, we just print more, right? If nobody asks us to pay anything back, we can just keep getting into as much debt as we want. Quit crying, I just saw that you followed me. The alert didn't pop up on my screen. I'm gonna double check and make sure my alerts are working. Oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, I just totally missed that. Thanks for the follow. I'm 4 people short of 100 now. Yeah, that's me. I lurk in chats. Yes, that is absolutely correct, System Jock. It is. You will... I'm not going to say never, but you will almost never see a publicly traded company that doesn't have debt. In most cases, it would be seen as a negative to not carry debt. I know I ruin everybody's lurking abilities. I always lurk in System Chalk's chat, and then as soon as he leaves, I say something. He never knows I'm there. Which is how I like it. I like being in the shadows. We could be making this porridge out of anything. Interesting. We're gonna let that run for another year. And then I think we're gonna try and live on just porridge. Oh, that's what I'm really waiting for. I'm waiting for that moment that I can just chime in and be like, actually, that's not how it works. And then I'll go into a nice diatribe about how I want it to work, but it doesn't actually work that way. I'm just going to be completely wrong, but it's going to sound good when I say it. Mine 60 coal is basically useless to us. Oh, these suck. These are terrible options. That's right. I'm gonna plug it in. I'm not even gonna give you something as good as ChatGPT. I'm gonna go to Google Bard and have that give me the answer. Minus the old heave-ho. I'm never gonna get over that. The old heave-ho one was the best. And the fact that it got mentioned again when you did the Gnostic... I forgot what the second word was. The Gnostic... whatever. And it said to give the old heave-ho. That absolutely cracked me up. So we don't have a coal mine. So coal fever isn't happening. We don't have a temple. I don't know that we can get a temple. So this one's probably not happening. We don't have anything to make trade goods, so this one's probably not happening. I think we just drew a loss. So we're just gonna take trading goods and hope that we pull... I don't have a mine down. So first I'd have to get the mine down. The 5 per minute doesn't count. The wording on here explicitly states that it has to be produced in the coal mine. Some of these are mean. Gnostic spiritual liberation or enlightenment, as conveyed by an old salty sea dog on the poop deck of a majestic schooner, with the salty brine stinging his weather-beaten face. Yes. Nope, if it was delivery, we would have been fine. I'm not going to get the mine down in time. We're going to go trading goods and probably just never do it. Which means we're going to open another one. We're getting into the difficult ones, where I don't think the timed options are even reachable by us. Sell goods worth at least 70 amber to traders or trade routes in 5 minutes. What? We'd have to sell our soul to get 70. You said a thing and it's wrong. I'm going after you. No. Yeah, they changed how a lot of these work, and some of them are produce, some of them are deliver, some of them have to come from specific buildings. That was just one of the specific buildings one. And yeah, it's because I've taken it before and failed and went, hey, how did I fail? I'm making coal, and then I read it and realize that I'm wrong. Luxury items, crafting materials, blueprint. If we sold everything we own, no, we still wouldn't have enough. Everything we own wouldn't get us there. Which is too bad, because 5 biscuits per minute would be great. The really sad part about this is I don't think we can do these two either. I don't think we end up finishing either of these. So do we take this and actually try and sell our souls and see if we can get it? Because if we're not going to finish these, then what's the point? I'm going to click the button. I did it. I clicked the button. If we finish it, good. If we don't, no big loss. We'll think of something else. I'm still not incentivized to go into a dangerous glade. It's not that bad. I've only doomed me. You guys aren't doomed yet. That'll get me 6. Or 9. We can get 9 out of this. Let's get 9 out of this. 61 more to go. Oh, he got a double. Wow. Good work. Maybe we can turn that into some money. That's worth 15. Oh, we're short. Do I wait for this? I think we wait for these two to finish. And still have enough time to get the 15. Yeah. Plenty of time. All right, we're at 24. Then we wait for our next trader to show up. I'm running out of places to cut down trees. I've cut down all the trees. Also, trading is our win condition, so there's that. It's a step towards victory. Alright, our food is crashing hard. Because we don't have any wheat. I should be turning these into food also. We should be loading up on forage. No. No, System Chug, I have not seen that. A villa each and an extra. There's 8 of those that we had to build for a quest, but still. But still. Alright, Sother, when do you show up? Need to figure out how much stuff we have to sell off. Whomst is the best English writer? I don't have access to ChatGPT, but I've messed around with Google Bard a little bit. I tried to play a game of tic-tac-toe with it. We could get drizzle water. Get that building going. I think that would fix our food problem pretty quickly. So I tried to, because it'll make a little board and you can play against it. And I tried to do that and it cheated. It made an illegal move. And I called it out on it. And it said, oops, I'm sorry. It was your turn. Which spot would you like to put? And then I told it top left corner. And then it put its own mark in the top left corner. So it had 4 X's on the board to my 1 circle. Google Bard is a cheater. Did I use proper grammar in all of my questions? Oh. I don't know how well it does it going backwards. I don't have any of these things to trade. Alright, Sother, give me 1 second. I want to see what our new trade routes look like. I'm afraid to ask what ChatGPT did in a chess game. But from my recent experience, I can only imagine that it cheated. I just assume they're all cheating now. I don't actually want to sell bricks. I know they're making a bunch, but it's taking up a lot of time. I could sell a bunch of these. That's going to take 9 minutes. For whomst the bell tolls. Very nice. Oh yeah, we can't get enough money here. Unless we do a massive amount of back and forth trading. Can we do a massive amount of back and forth trading? Oh my god, how badly is this gonna ruin us? $46, $20. Oh no. Oh no, I think we can do this. Kind of sounds like pseudo, yeah. Pseudo get me a sandwich? Damn it. Guess I'm getting you a sandwich. One thing I haven't tried is to get it to write code. I've had it write stories. Like, it's really good at writing stories. Like, scary good. We're trading away everything, aren't we? Do we have access to parts? No, we have no parts. Do we need parts? Do we need to open glades? We need to open 2 glades. Oh. I think we end up winning this by trading things we already have. I think that's how we win this. Outright crashed on 2 of the 4 tests. The fact that it didn't outright crash on the other 2 is still amazing to me. I can just trade the packs of provisions away. I don't want to trade the fire. That's a good way to lose. Oh, I don't even need 50. All right, hold on. Let's do this a different way first. Let's not waste anything. Let's do straight cash trades. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna trade money back and forth. And each time it's gonna give us the value of our trades. So we're at 24, we're about to trade 1250. We're gonna give him 25 amber, he's gonna give us 10 back. Which puts us up to 36. Now we can trade our 12. Oh, we'll trade 10 for his 4. This is also how the economy works. Just so we're all aware. Now we're at 41. Now we're at 44. Now we actually have to do some some terrible trading. What are we getting rid of? Tools? We make our own tools so we can afford to do this. Here, put that money back. And do packs. We don't care about the packs. See if we can get this closer to a number we like. That's pretty close. $62. $65. $67. $70. Job done. And now we get 5 biscuits per minute, which only the humans are going to eat. We're going to be getting huge bonuses from humans now. Lizards are a problem. That's so odd. I'm not used to lizards being an issue. That's right, we did it. I did not think we were going to. We wasted a ton of money on it. Oh, carpenter, better planks. That's huge. Supplier, access to flour, possibly huge. All right, let's get this carpenter down. That means you guys are done with planks. They can focus on bricks and fabric. After they do a delivery. Are we good? All right. I just wasted a bunch of time. I've just been sitting here for the last, what, 20 minutes? Trying to get that job done. And now we're broke. Probably don't need all of you making packs of provisions. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but it's fine. I want to market, but that's a lot of planks. What are we doing with flour? Nothing? We don't actually have access to anything that uses flour right now? Alright, I just need to let the time go. I'm gonna have to favor lizards just to get through the storm seasons here, which is not ideal. We have no way to lower hostility, so we either need to win quickly, which doesn't look like it's going to happen right now, or we need to find a way to get hostility down. What are you guys doing on porridge? Are you mass producing? You are mass producing. Okay. Everyone stop eating anything that isn't porridge. Oh, we're out of food that isn't porridge. Never mind. We already ate it all. Well, we can't exactly do the packs of crops because we're short on food at the moment. How are you guys doing? Are you clearing out these fields? Let's see where they're at when the season ends. Yeah, complex food per minute. It has to be one of the high level ones. I think only these last 3 can have them. And the odds of actually getting a timed order is pretty low. Wow, they almost finished. That's impressive. All right, we have to get this down to 3. Yeah, I know. I know, small farm. Ooh, we can trade tools. 2 for 4 or 1 for 3. I'm pretty sure I know which of those I'm gonna pick. Fabric is not our strongest, is it? Now we're pulling in quite a bit of plant fiber. I still don't think I actually want to trade it away. Probably just trade away more tools. Just trade away more tools. It's fine. We'll make more. Will you guys please focus on planks before you make tools? I don't know if there is another way to get complex food per minute. I think we need to do glades this year. We're getting to that point. I mean, five biscuits isn't great. It's not enough. It doesn't feed 15 people. It's free food, which is awesome. But it's not really enough free food. Prayer book, bed and breakfast, flame amulets, Sahilda's cookbook, faster glade events, free money, woodcutters cause less hostility to the forest. If we make pie, we get free jerky. We're not currently making pie. The only thing we're missing is a building that can make it. Is food a problem? Beanery, how are you doing? I mean, that's 100. It makes plenty, it's just slow. We could speed it up. This is feeding us on its own. This and the one farm that I forgot to rebuild the fields on. are enough for our entire village. So we don't need Sahild's cookbook. Prayer book is nice. Lets us do glades faster, but glades aren't how we're winning. So I think we go bed and breakfast, get the free money, use the money to buy stuff. Buying stuff gets us reputation on its own. So that's vis-a-vis, free victory points. Therefore, the 3 dots, victory points. All right, let's open these. Again, I don't know if we'll even be able to do these. 3 stone tablets, cut through and open 4 glades in 20 minutes to get a press. I don't think we're gonna try that one. I know it's 20 minutes, but what are we doing with 5 pottery per minute? I know what we'd be doing with it. We'd be making pickled goods, but that's not the point. If we already had 3 ancient tablets, I would probably take this and make it work. But alas, we do not. So let's do profitable trades. Large parcel. 30 building materials, 30 packs of crops. In 15 minutes. 15 minutes might be too long. Ooh. $10, $20. No, we'd be using... Did I not... Did I not build a tinkerer yet? Oh no. Oh, don't tell me I can do it. It sure looks like I could do it. Workers assigned to glade events can carry more. Have 22 humans. Explorer's Lodge. Explorer's Lodge isn't great. 24 tools is nice. Being able to carry stuff is nice. I don't think this is worthwhile. I think we just take human majority. Get a few more humans. Have this one in the bag for later. We could do large parcel. I just don't want to turn another one in right away. Unless we're just going for a quick win because we don't have a way to lower hostility. I'm wasting a whole nother year to focus entirely on doing this project. With the biggest possible issue being that we run out of grain. You'll be BRB right back. Thanks for coming, System Chuck. I'll see you around. All right, let's not focus on large parcel. That's a little too much. Let's just see about getting into maybe a couple of glades. Alright, it's gonna be a race. Let's see who can get their glade open first. It should be this one. But sometimes it's not. Of course you were faster. Unbelievable. We have the incense, we could do that side, or we could bury the entrance and get victory points and money, which leads to more victory points. I'm thinking victory points. Let's go victory points. Thick cloud, a thick spreading cloud of miasma. It kills every living being within a 20 field radius. Amazing. It's an easy one for us to deal with, though. Hey, 6 packs of trade goods? We need 30 trade goods. A big shelter. A big, useless shelter. Alright, we're good to go into the other glade, I think. We'll pull people from somewhere to finish whatever the job is, because this also tags into the unknown for us. Oh no! 3 ancient tablets, we could have done the other one. This kills a person. And we don't have the stuff for it. A powerful necrotic curse. Burning Blightrot Cyst takes 10 more seconds. Hostility is increased by 45 points for every wildfire essence stored in the settlement's warehouse. Expected penalty 270. Unfortunately, that's the route we're going. Alright. Ooh, what do you mean you don't have the stuff? Oh, I forgot to change that. Luckily, that's not a stacking number. There are a couple where when you hit the button, it activates something. One of the Blighted Mole. I think there's one called the Blighted Mole, which when you hit the button, causes a bunch of cysts to appear, like 20 or something ridiculous. And if you misclick onto something else, you have to go back and do it again. It just gets more. So it just spawns another 20. Yeah, the time's jumped big time. I want to say that's a difficulty 10 issue. Oh, these aren't done. Oh, no. Crystallized dew. Trade tools. Too bad we don't have those ancient tablets yet. This would be a great trade. 14 apiece. Yep, trade the tools. Get the money for that. I'm gonna pull 2 of you, because we need to get these built. I completely forgot that we destroyed all of our fields. Luckily they're fast, so it won't take a lot of time. I don't even know what this does. I've never converted the Altar of Decay. We couldn't have done it this time, but having not done it before makes me wonder what it does. Crystallized Dew. That doesn't seem worthwhile. Since we can turn it into tools. We're not trading away parts, that's silly. What we do want is a small hearth over here. We can get another field going here. And we need a warehouse here. Ooh. Put the warehouse here. Put the warehouse there. I'll do the Y in a second. Let the game start running again. Alright. This is a good spot for the warehouse, and then we can put the... Oh, this is kind of in the way. I guess we should have moved it over one. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We want this. No? We want the pigments and resin? I think we want the pigments and resin. Let's grab this building. It doesn't need to be fast, it just needs to get done. Having played 2 weeks of Zelda, I kind of forgot how much I liked this game. Like coming back and doing something where I have to think. Not that there was no thinking in Zelda. I definitely had to get the brain running for several of the shrines that we had to do. Yep, I am aware there are no fields nearby. That's a problem for next year. We have enough for that. Coal is sort of a problem, but not really. One of these just get done? Is that what that was? No? No. I haven't built my own crazy vehicles yet. But in a couple of the shrines, we had some incidents trying to make boats and such that were fairly interesting. I do need to go get a horse so that I can start using the carts. And hopefully I can find the spring soon. I've been having issues trying to find those. That way I can start getting the Koroks to places a little bit more easily. I've definitely had fun with balloons. Had a lot of fun doing balloon stuff. Trade rocks? We don't have a bunch of rocks. I thought we were going to have more rocks. But we don't really need rocks. Trade some rocks. Porridge is in the 60s. Alright, porridge continues to increase. That means the beatings can stop. Oh, did you guys hit numbers? You did. Alright, just up these to 50s then. What are you guys doing? 27? Very slowly making plank production. That's not done. Now that's done. Alright. Still need a park and a garden here. Because we can get this upgraded. I also spent a lot of time doing... There's a time trial. Hi, kitten. Did you wake yourself up? Sure did. Where you fall through rings. And you have a certain amount of time to do it in. Had some issues with that were pretty hilarious. Smashed into the ground a couple of times. Alright, I don't think I need to buy stuff. Maybe we just hoard money. Can I sell things? We're way over on clay. Maybe I sell a bunch of clay. Oh, that's basically worthless. Never mind. I don't sell anything to you. Thought you were going to be more helpful than that. Do we need more people? Kind of looks like we need more people. We could also still bump this up if we wanted to. I could use more people. Except for the hostility problem. Okay. I think it might be time that we put a non-human in here. We actually want impatience to go up a little faster. It's going up too slowly. Oh, we can trade mushrooms. Trade some mushrooms. There's nobody in here. What are you making these out of? We don't have access to any of these things. Shoot. We're actually gonna run out of provision material. That's not cool. Oh no. Can we not stop greater threat? I mean, we can. We can do this. That gets us down to 3. Thanks for coming, Q-Tip. I hope you sleep well. Other than that, we're fine. God, I can't bring more people in. We have to get hostility down somehow. Ooh. We don't have enough people to get both of those going. If we open up a glade up here, we could put another one down. Yeah, we need to get impatience up. What a silly problem to have. Trade bricks. Trade fabric. Trade fabric. Everybody wants fabric. 5 for 2. 10 for 8. 10 for 8. That's a decent trade. That's so much money. That's all of our fabric. It's fine, we'll make more. We'll just make more. Pause on a lightning strike. I hate it when that happens. We never got packs of crops going, but that's an easy one. We don't actually need the 2 wildfire. We don't need the extra crop because we're not in a rush to do this. We need more people first. We need a bunch of humans. Both of these options only give us 1. It's not ideal. You guys are going to be done doing porridge soon. What do I have you do after that? Nothing? Because I don't have access to containers. They're just going to sit there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. They're just going to sit there. We're going to science and hope this doesn't backfire. When this gets down to 70... Okay, it is now less than 70 seconds. Or do we need to wait 70 seconds? Because it's active. A blood flower will spawn on a random farm field every 70 seconds. So if we wait for this to get to under 50, we'll have passed the 70-second mark. And then we can put our fields back down. Is my limited understanding of how this works. Or the first field that they finish is immediately gonna blood flower, which would be terrible. No, it looks like we're good. It looks like we are good. Biscuit diet, Stormwalker training, Firekeeper armor, well-rested workers. It's not ideal either.
Hi, Tiny. You awake? Did you wake yourself up again?
She's been sleeping all day in my lap. Biscuit diet. Well, all day that I've been home, which hasn't been as long as I would have liked. 75% chance of producing double yield when under the effect of biscuits. That only applies to the farmers, and it's only going to help us make more porridge or crops or other... Well, hold on. We can use vegetables there. Can we use vegetables here? No. So it doesn't help us with packs of provisions, which is what we're more worried about. So that doesn't actually help. Trade routes are faster. That's not helpful either. We're having issues getting the packs of provisions. We don't have access to leisure. Firekeeper armor is the only one that really helps us here, and hopefully we don't get to that point. Is there anything I can do with biscuit diet? No. We only need one field running to feed probably twice as many people. The biscuit diet isn't necessary. Alright, Firekeeper armor it is. Again, not great. Get into a glade? I think we need to get into a glade. They reached 50 planks, they're going to start making tools. Not a ton of tools, but how many do we really need to get enough victory points? We open this one, is it far enough away? It's, almost. I think we're better off opening that one. I just need him to cut 2 trees. We're getting points from both of them. The kitten is awake and now standing directly in front of the monitor. Hey. Hey. Do you want to stand somewhere else? You're gonna walk back and forth across my keyboard for the next 20 minutes? We were gonna get more people. Is that helpful? Doesn't look like that's helpful. We could theoretically get roots and insects from the stone deposit. That might be worthwhile. We're gonna have to deal with greater threat. Oh, we could have opened this one down here. Is that far enough away? Yes. Alright, I'm wrong. Come back down here, guys. We're gonna go that way instead. There's just nothing we can do to deal with hostility. And it's only gonna get worse. Altar of Decay. We could theoretically use the resin for this. Provisioner? Not helpful at all. Yeah, nothing of great import here. Forbidden rituals of the Altar of Decay reduce hostility with each dead villager. Reduces hostility with each dead villager. Okay. Alright, hold on. This is currently the only thing I've seen that's going to lower our hostility. I have no idea what this number is. It's going to immediately kill one person. The question is, can we make this play work? It's going to cause impatience to go up, which lowers hostility. It's going to passively lower hostility. We can just let some people die. Ooh. I mean, we can do it. How much does it hurt? Clearly we take this group. It's got a bunch of lizards we already have houses for. Okay. Let's find out. Oh no. We could do a mass extinction right here. We can hit investigate, cancel it, hit investigate, cancel it, and just murder a bunch of people. Let's not do that though. .3. This goes up by 0.3 every time we lose a villager. Alright. Yeah. We're not going to go murder crazy right now. But if we find another one of these, we may. We may go murder crazy. Now I'm sad we didn't get the other one. Because you start stacking those things up. Alright, we got another field here. That's gonna go there. Got enough for a warehouse. I mean, it's not ideal. Alternatively, we put it here, cut down those 4 trees. Oh, that's not trees. That's insects. Alright, that's not as good. Cut down those trees there. Makes more sense. No, that's insects too. That's small insects. We could get rid of those. Yeah, none of our ideal placements here work. There's stuff in the way everywhere. So I think we cut off this corner. It's fine. I don't think we even end up using this field. Our main goal is just to get that down. We're just trying to get another hearth in. I got builders. Okay. Let's look into getting some stone. Now I have one builder. A human woodcutter died. Now I have no builders. Who do we pull? What are we overdoing it on? Carpenter? Not really overdoing it on the carpenter. Just wait for him to get done. That's gonna be a while. Well, one of the woodcutters. Or sorry, one of the stone cutters. Going up at 0.04. Still haven't quite figured out how we're winning. Aside from doing massive amounts of trades. Which is problematic still. Because we don't have a great source of food that we can make provisions out of. What are you making provisions out of? We're getting some insects. We're gonna have to buy food so that we can do packs of provisions? That's terrible. Apothecary, rain mill. This gets us scrolls. This gets us tea, incense, and biscuits. Those are all better. Those are all things we didn't currently have access to. We may end up needing incense at some point. Not that we have any of that stuff. You know what? We never got our market down. Let's get a market down. We used all the fabric. We'll get more fabric. It's fine. I can't get it entirely within city limits anywhere. I gotta move this. You know what? I don't need to move that. Let's just destroy it. Get our 5 parts back. There. A market entirely within the city limits. Yeah, we still have a bunch of plant fiber to work with. We basically have limitless bricks. We're not doing rerolls. Our money is too important for rerolls. Stop doing vegetables? Focus on grain? Nah, do both. Makes more sense to have one of you do both. This one isn't. That one itself is feeding us. So everything here is bonus. Alright. Collect rocks. We're gonna have a ton of stone. We're not trading the parts. Yeah, we're getting insects from the rocks now. That's where our trades are coming from. Tools? That is a good price for tools. Max that out. 30 money in 5 minutes. That's great. That's half a victory point. This will lower hostility a little bit. Putting my last lizard in here. We're already out of people again. Carpenter's just gonna keep running. Yeah, everybody's going full speed. I don't know what changes we can make. Get a park down here. Get a second park down here. And get a garden down here. And we'll worry about houses. Don't need the lizard in there yet. We haven't moved any houses down. You have 2 extra people. You have none. Just having this lowers hostility. That's what we were going for. Vegetables? Yeah. Get some more vegetables. We'll wait until right at the end of the season and turn that in. This gets done right before the end of the year. Or right before the storm starts, not the end of the year. We have a wood supply. Tools are going up. Food is gonna be going up. It's sitting on a ton. Insects is increasing. Oh, don't tell me I need more people. Alright, that's done. Hostilities reduced by 25 for every villager that leaves or dies. Oh no, I really wish we'd had 2 of these. We would have gone on a murder frenzy. Heck, we might go on a murder frenzy anyway. Get us down to 4. Put a lizard in here. That's not enough to get us down to 3. We'd have to burn wood. This is a disaster. Is it only an extra 4? It's only an extra 4. But this is... Ugh. This is 20. Minus 24. We're gonna have to burn wood. There's no way around this. We have to get rid of greater threat. Oh, you guys did a terrible job this year. And you guys appear to have done a great job this year. Oh, I hope I didn't just pull the one he was working on. Alright. 3 we can handle. Assuming I didn't make any mistakes here. I need 17 total of these. And as long as we've got people sitting around, They may as well be working on that. Year 8, so we're not worried about blight rot. We want to pull the trade goods out of this. So let's get that going. Anything else? No? Okay. We might end up using tools on that one. Yeah, this one's gonna go out, that's fine. It's not fine. If it goes out, hostility goes back up, which activates greater threat. We absolutely cannot have greater threat activating. Ooh. Almost missed that field. We had 10 seconds left and that was going to activate. Alright. Get our fields back in. Get everybody back out. I really want to trade this. That's a lot of money, but that's also a lot of coal. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is so much money. We're sitting on 100. Pull out all the extras. Did you guys finish it? You finished 6. What did I do? We ran out of wood. That's what we did. Wow, okay. Did we just let a few people leave? We can take the hit. I think that's going to be the play. I know it's bad. I don't want to lose foxes, but it's too late. To save them all. Yeah, we're just gonna start letting people leave. That's how we're gonna deal with hostility unless we get something else here. Reinforced tools. Or faster tool production. This isn't actually helping us. We have so much grain. We don't need better grain production. Actually, I'm gonna have you guys stop doing vegetables and we're gonna stick with just grain production. Let's take faster tools. Sell the planks. Sell rocks. That's not a great price for rocks. It's not a great price for anything. We could buy some stuff. We could sell some stuff. Nothing here matters. Never mind. We're gonna hold on to our money. We're gonna end up doing one huge trade to end this, I think. This one we're probably not gonna be able to finish. We're gonna end up with 4 we can turn in. We need to do about 360 more worth of money stuff. Alright, I need you guys to get those fields done. This was not ideal. We definitely need more people now. We need to get more people so that we can sacrifice them. We're monsters. I need another fox house. Of course we have extra lizard houses. We knew that though. I think we need all the points we can get. Maybe we do, in fact, start doing human houses. I think we start doing human houses. I know that's going to throw all of our stuff way off, but we're going to make it work in a minute. We need woodcutters back. Woodcutters are the thing that matters. Hit a glade? Let's hit a glade. Hit 2 glades? Do we have another glade prepared? Not really. That one's close, but it's not ready yet. Alright, we're just gonna hit 1 glade. Which leaves us 4 workers. Which is really gonna leave us 2 workers. Little fox there. I gave them a bunch of stuff to work on. Fuming machinery. Extracts moisture from soil around it and converts it into clearance water. So this makes clearance water. We have decent sources of water already. So we're gonna use this for parts and wildfire essence. Nothing there. And we're not worried about a tinctury. I switched you to just grain already. And that's that. I think that is that. Leaves me my 3 builders. Eventually 4. nothing to trade right now unless we wanted to do a bunch of stone for a terrible price. An actually terrible price. Same with the planks. That's not a good price either. Bad deals. Alright, Fox House gives the fox one more. We've got extra lizards already. They're going to make a mass amount of human houses. Which is going to go through. We're going to burn through all of our wood. Which is fine. It's fine if we burn through all the wood. No big deal. Nothing to trade. I need to stop clicking on that button. We don't need to track that. We don't have a building for that, so it does me no good to track that. Theoretically, we could screw that one up. Yeah, I'm done tracking them. It's gonna turn them off. Put somebody in the manufactory. Start getting us more provisions for later. This one guy can handle the cysts, so that's not an issue, and we're not producing extras, so that should work itself out. Is there nothing I can do for lizards? Could we be making skewers? Where are we getting mushrooms? We're getting mushrooms per minute. That's why we would want vegetables. Ooh. It's gonna make foxes even happier. I'll let you decide whether or not that's a good thing. What's going on up here? You guys got this? I got that. They'll be done in a second. It kind of makes this tempting because we could put down another hearth. We don't need another hearth, right? Not really. Can't quite get this down to 3. We can if we just let a couple more people die, which is, I think, gonna be the plan. I know, it's a bad plan. I don't like it either. You're short on planks. Of course you're short on planks. Did we put somebody in here? Yeah. We have no wood for planks. They're doing it as fast as they can. We can put more people in the manufactory. We're not building anything, so having builders doesn't help us. You guys clear out your field? That means we didn't get all the fields built. That's what that means. Not the road.
Itchy kitten, you okay?
Yeah, you just got itches. Okay. Alright. Saves us from blood flower. Gets us to 4, which means 3 people are gonna die. I don't really want to sell meat. Turn that off. No reason not to give you help. I can save the foxes. It's gonna make it worse. I might be able to save the foxes. Scribe gives us access to scrolls. This gives us access to barrels. Not great. Take the scribe. Absolutely sticking 3 of you in there. And then we'll see how this goes. I might give them the boost they need. So we're gonna lose 3 people? We're just gonna let this happen. I know that sounds bad. It is pretty bad. There's no way to do business. We didn't have any good trades, right? No. Actually, that stone was for 4? Let's do that one. Carpenter. Don't want to lose a carpenter. Oh, was that it? That was enough. Ooh, okay. The lizards still make it. They don't actually get down low enough for us to lose any. This one's behind. It's not great. Biscuit Diet is back. At this point, maybe we take it. We don't need this to go faster, right? Oh, I guess it could go faster. It doesn't need to. We're just kind of murdering our way to victory. Grain is just constantly going up. I think that can be split now. Nothing else here matters. 44 seconds. I'm stoned for 12. Wow. That's so much money. I need to get those built. Then I'll put my woodcutters back in. And then I need more people. I need more people that we can just sacrifice later. 6 foxes, wow. That's a ton of humans. We get planks, we need planks. What does that do to our human house level? We need 2 more. 2 more in a fox house. More in the manufactory help? It might. Doesn't hurt. Makeshift post. Let's get you going. Anything we want in the scribe? Nope, that's just there in case we need something. We don't put more people in the market. Everything else is fine. Tick this, get points from... Yep, we'll get some points from the lizards for now. They are obviously doing a delivery. Any traders showing up soon? Yes. Maybe we'll go do this Forbidden Glade. Not immediately, but eventually. Butcher. Whoa, why did you unpause? As soon as I clicked on this building, it unpaused. I'm not a fan of that. Jerky and oil. Eh. Nothing special there. 3 incense for every 10 roots produced. Okay. It's not helpful. This costs us 30 money to get a point. Tablets are worth a lot of money. How quickly can you guys get this done? They might not get it done before the end of the year, which is fine. We end up being able to sell these tablets. We sell them for a lot. So we're gonna burn it down. That's it. Everything else is running full speed. Yep, we're just waiting on some buildings. Make sure these stay. Make sure these two stay above 14. That one gets that to 8. I can move 6 more people over here. We could get all of these to exactly the numbers they need to be, and then people are gonna die. So it only helps temporarily. I'm also using wood that we don't have to do that. But it is bonus production chance, so maybe I should be doing it. If I sell these here, they're worth 4. They're worth a lot more. Traded the other way. We don't need to buy anything. Dang it. We could buy the smithy. Then we would have access to trade goods. I don't think it's necessary. I'm pretty sure we've got this in the bag. I don't need to even pay this close of attention to what's going on. I wonder if we could deal... Should I pipe this? Give them the production bonus? I think I should pipe this and give them the production bonus. We have not found a drizzle water source of its own, but I think this will help enough to keep it going. Because I think we want this 25% chance bonus yield. That makes sure that we don't run out of food. And then I'm wondering if we can leave the fields and just deal with the blood flower each year. Because if we can handle the blood flower during the storm, that can give us materials that we need also. Or just more things to trade. We're not getting 30 trade goods. Let's just trade these away. Our victory condition here is just doing trading. We let people die, and patience goes up. We trade a bunch of things, and patience goes back down. Honored, level 4. I wonder what this goes up to. Don't really want to trade bricks. I've traded a bunch of stone, but I'm having a hard time not trading more for those prices. We're sitting on basically endless money. There's pie. We got a supplier. We don't have anything that goes in pie. That's the problem. That's why that doesn't help. Coats is interesting. Only helps humans. Only helps humans. Never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna take brick oven on the off chance we get another building that lets us have pie ready. Everything else is fine? Everything else is fine. They get this done before the storm. They were really quick. That's awesome. Somehow missed those 2 fields. Yeah, we're just going to try and deal with blood flower. I think that works out in our favor. I should let them also use roots. Oh, you guys are done. You're free to go. Because we're not using roots there. Hi, kitten. Did you wake yourself up again? Hi. That was quite the sound. Yep, it's gonna be a mess. But we're gonna just try and deal with it. We're gonna let a bunch of people die. Hey, Gray. This is... She had a really big yawn. This is the experimental branch, so the update was on this one. I'm missing the biggest part of the update because I haven't done the seal. But once we're done here, I'll at least be able to show you the seal. It was a very well-timed, super cute yawn, yes. Coal? We can trade coal. It's good to see you too. How's your weekend going? What have you been up to? Watching some baseball? Going to dance recitals? I have no idea what your kids do. My neighbor was talking about dance recitals. That's why it came to mind. Let's stop losing boxes, please. Less worried about losing the humans. Looking for friends, and there I am. Sylphia was saying that the other day. She logged on and there was just nobody. Her whole list was empty. And she was really sad about it. And then just as she was getting ready to log off, I started streaming. And she's like, that made my night. It's like, well, it made my night to know that it made your night. Friend. Aw. Too nice to me. Ooh, drainage mole. Ooh, a minus 50 hostility. Oh, we can't feed him. We don't have anything to feed the mole. We're gonna have to beat him. We're gonna beat him with stones. Or tools. Tools probably makes more sense. We're gonna fix him. Oh, that sounds bad. Sorry, mole, you're getting fixed. Manufacturer, you're not doing anything right now anyway. Where else do we want to go? Nowhere in particular. Yep, getting back into the against the storm weekends. It is a fun game to play, so I'm gonna play it. "14 people, 13 people. Oh my goodness. What other games have you been playing? I know there's a bunch out there. I've just been playing Zelda on my off time. Well, I've been playing Zelda on Twitch. I've been playing other games in my off time. How many more people do we want? I don't know if I want 13. That's too many. I like secrets. I mean, there's probably other people listening in, but I like secrets. All right, we're gonna get 13 more people and hope this doesn't blow up. Okay, what do we got here? Escaped convicts. We'll fix them. We're gonna fix the escaped convicts. How are we doing on wood? Positive numbers. Interesting. 14, 22, 14. All right, numbers are all good. We'll put a couple more people in here just because we have them. Everything else is full. Yep, everything else is full. We could be getting reeds. Make sure we don't run out of fabric. Yeah, that's getting close. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I like that secret. I know I don't always do the highest level stuff, and I'm kind of doing my own little challenge thing. Which for most people is a negative. They'd rather just watch somebody do the highest difficulty. Which is what I was doing before, but it was just, it got to the point where it was just kind of easy. We weren't running into enough challenges. It's fine now that they've made some changes. But we were just getting a bunch of wins in a row. I was trying to think of a way to keep it interesting. This is the best way I could think of. Alright, our food situation seems fine. Could do mushrooms for a bad price. Oh man, she just got foxes. I was excited when I finally got to see foxes. It took a while. I really like the eyes. The blue eyes. That was a great touch. And hates them. Oh no. Why does she hate them? Too hard to take care of. Surely. Surely she has had to deal with harpies. Right? She says harpies are easy. Oh no. Oh. She's not a glamper. Well. Hey, if she's able to take care of them, then that's just impressive. Because they hate it here. Neither of these are useful and we don't want to reroll. So I'm just gonna take nothing. Oh, patience is getting low again. I think we're just gonna let a bunch of people die. I really liked harpies too. They just didn't like me back. What does the form do? Chance for bonus production? I'm gonna take it. We're probably never gonna build it, but I'm gonna take it. We're gonna let a bunch of people die again. This is the worst. Everyone's got their own opinion. I've read where people say that harpies are the best. It's hard to argue with their reasoning. Alright, a bunch of people are gonna die. This is just a thing that happens. We're not even doing anything about it. Forage and tea. That's the way to go. Yeah, forage is simple. This is gonna be a disaster. We're letting so many people die. This. We really need to get cannibalism in this run. many people have died so far? There's got to be a better way to look at that. Here. Oh, it doesn't give me a number. 4 times 16 plus 3, 19. We have had 19 people die this run. I guess they're leaving. They're not dying. And we're going to win this in a way I can't control, which is too bad. I was going to say, she's seen you play. So the visuals are absolutely something that's going to get worked on. My starting areas look nice. Well, they don't anymore. It eventually all falls apart. But they start out looking nice. Oh, this is a game over. Alright. We're gonna have to do Calm the Spirits. Gonna have to get more people. Here, let's get 7 more foxes. That should be fine. I have seen some people play this game extremely well. Sometimes I'm one of those people. Sometimes I just fall apart. Not a mom's opinion. Ah. A merchant shipwreck. How powerful must the storm surge have been to carry this shattered wreck all the way here? Perhaps in the distant past, there was a sea here? It looks as if it's been lying here for centuries. Strange voices can be heard coming from below deck. Increases impatience by 0.5 if we choose the left option. Hostility is increased by 330, but each ongoing trade route decreases hostility by -40. This makes us win. We can't pick this because we don't have any coats. Shoot. Alright. We're gonna win because of this. And there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, we win in like 5 minutes. I can't avoid it. No matter what. Even when I don't want to win, I win. I'm trying to slow play the victories, and it's just not happening. This one we didn't have a choice. We couldn't pick the other options. We don't need them to last a real long time anymore. So they changed the way the overworld works. Which we're going to see momentarily. So I'll go over that with you. What did we just open that I wasn't paying attention to? Nothing of import. A lightning catcher. Well, they don't get this done in time. We'll let them go try. All right, so one of the changes to the overworld, at least in experimental, I don't know if any of this applies to non-experimental. It's no longer 40 years and then the cycle ends. They have changed it to a certain number of runs and then the cycle ends. So it's you do either 4 or 5, I'm not sure which, I haven't gotten there. And then it's just over. 40 seconds there. 28 seconds there. And I think some more people are gonna leave. That's okay. Or they'll just get this done real quick. Win. We are level 14. Ooh, old fedora hat. Prestige 12 complete. Complete 15 timed orders. Interesting. Thank you, thank you. How low that impatience is. Got 27. I don't know if score matters at all with the change. All right, so here's the map now. Oh, there's a food one. Shoot. The things that they've changed. So they added these seals. I don't know what they do. Haven't figured that out yet. So each time you do a run, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think after 4, you can do a seal or you can finish the cycle. But you need a certain number of seal fragments to get these. Again, I'm not entirely sure on those yet. They changed the way that embarkation points work. You get all of your embarkation points up front. Oh geez, I'm definitely getting foxes in our next run. What is 13? 13 is fewer cornerstones. Okay. So we have 31 embarkation points. We got 40 up front. We've used 9. And we probably have 2 more runs left. So we've got a lot. I haven't been using very many. You can no longer jump from any place, so I can't just start another run out of here. Wherever you did the last one is where you can go out from. So we can only circle around the Prestige 12 town. Oh, we can't go over here. We can't cover the seal. Interesting. That's going to limit my options on the next one. If you do a negative modifier, you get a negative modifier reward, which includes being able to move further, more embarkation points, or seal fragments, which you need to open up the crumbling seals. Again, I don't know what that does. We're not there yet. Let's turn these in. Timed orders and Prestige 12. And I already knew what upgrade we were going to get. We want to take the plantation. And next up, I think we want embarkation range. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try and figure out what the seals do. I'm not gonna do them during the Ironman run because 13. I guess technically we could go for the Prestige 15 seal, but I don't know how it works. I feel like that's a A good way to lose. Nice gains. You sound like everybody at the gym. So yeah, I want to see what the seals do. I'm gonna have to watch somebody else play a little bit. Somebody that's actually doing them. However, let's go. I get all the gym talk. All right. That's gonna do it for me tonight. I'm not gonna start another run. Who's on? Basically nobody? Let's see here. I'm gonna check one spot real quick. Nope. Nope, nobody there. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna log off. Yeah, it was good seeing you too, Gray. Glad you managed to make it. Hopefully I'll see you around a bit. I know it's getting to be summer. There's a bunch of things to do. But I'll be around, you know my schedule. It's nighttime. It takes something special for me to not be around at this point. Although I am tempted to cut a day out. Since I've been getting short on sleep, I've been doing too much. Been doing things where I have to wake up early. Alright. We'll figure the rest of this out next time. I'm just gonna log out here. Great, thanks for coming. Lurkers, thanks for lurking. I'm a small baseball fan. I can.
Yeah, we'll get you some food.
Alright. I'll see you next time. I'll be back on Monday. We're going to do some more Zelda on Monday. I'm having a lot of fun with that too. It's going to be a while before that one falls out of my rotation. I think for quite a bit it's probably going to be Zelda on weekdays and then Against the Storm on weekends when I have more time. So yeah, I'm out. I'll see you next time. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Good seeing you. Take care of yourself. Give the kitties some pets. Bye for now.